Hey guys, it's Stephanie Mitchell here. I'm an online marketing coach for independent beauty professionals, and today we're talking about how you can partner with other local businesses in your town to build your business and get client referrals for free. So many people are missing this, and it's such a great way of meeting new clients in your town without having to go and search for them. They're out there, and other businesses are going to refer them to you, and you're going to meet them through these partnerships. So let's talk about it. So if you know me, you know how much I love advertising, specifically advertising on Facebook and Instagram. I spend more than $100 every single day to advertise my business on social media. It doesn't need to be that expensive, but the truth is that advertising has a cost. So what if you're in the starting phases of your business, or what if you don't have any budget for advertising right now? What are some other ways that you can build your beauty business for free, whether you do hair or waxing, lashes, facials, whatever it is you do? Today we're going to talk about how to build your beauty business with partnerships. They are such a great way of getting your name out there. Just think about it. There are probably hundreds, if not thousands, of businesses in your towns who have overlapping target audiences with you. What that means is that they serve the same kind of clients and customers that you serve, whether that's an organic tea store, a yoga studio, a photographer, a bridal makeup business. They are out there. I've even heard of beauty businesses partnering with divorce lawyers. The divorce lawyers literally refer clients to them because they are the perfect clients for them. Just so happens there is a world of opportunity to partner with these businesses for either spending no money or just a little tiny bit of money for these kind of partnerships. Now, let's get into my 4 ideas of what these kind of partnerships actually look like. How do you find these businesses? How do you work with them? How do they refer clients to you and vice versa? And how do you make these partnerships run smoothly and make sure that they're profitable for you? Make sure that you don't get overwhelmed with these 4 ideas. Just choose one of them, run with it, and then you can scale from there. All right, let's get into the 4 ideas. The first idea are events. Events are such a great way to bring together multiple businesses into one specific event that has a theme and invite lots of clients to it and customers and community members so that they can get exposed to new businesses like yours. So this could mean, for example, a Christmas market where there's a bunch of local businesses who are all there selling their goods for the Christmas season. This could even be a beauty and wellness event where you bring together several different businesses, including yours, who are all in the beauty and wellness space. And you have, let's say, 50 guests there, and you do some sessions, educational sessions about wellness and beauty. You do some demonstrations, some tutorials, you show them products, you do certain services on them, mini services. These businesses could be like a local coffee shop, a yoga studio, your beauty studio, a hair salon. You can bring them all together for this like women and wellness and beauty event at like a local coffee shop, for example. Anyway, point is there's so many cool things that you can do with events. And how this event looks like could be so varied. It could be a free event open to the public where you have like 100+ people. It could be like a closed VIP event where you sell tickets and there's 20 people there. It could involve food, games, music, drinks. It could involve product demonstrations, giveaways, prizes. It could involve, like I said, mini services that you do, educational sessions. There's so much that you can do for an event. Here are the most important things that you should look out for. First of all, make sure that when you're thinking of planning these kind of events, that you make sure that the businesses that you're partnering with really do have an overlapping clientele and customer base as you. That the kind of customers that go into this yoga studio are the exact same customers who would love to come get their lashes done by you, for example. That way you can make sure that all the other businesses that are inviting their customers, clients, community members to this event, that you're going to be putting yourself in front of people who would eventually become your clients. Make sure that you make it clear ahead of time what are the responsibilities of each of the businesses. So for example, if you are the one organizing this event and you're going out and finding like, let's say 4 other local businesses to do like a beauty and brunch or a beauty and bubbles event for like a Sunday morning for women in your local area. Make sure that you make it really clear with all the other businesses who's doing what. Each of you will be inviting your community members, your email list, your social following, who's going to be paying for the different things of the event, whether that's food, drinks, etc. How is revenue for ticket sales if you have them going to be split? How is the event going to look like? What does the event day look like, and who's doing all of that? You might want to take that on all yourself, or you might want to work with businesses who want to split up that kind of work. It is a lot of work to host an event. So let's look at like what you can do to relieve some of that pressure and help get other businesses to help you too. Now, yes, it is a lot of work, but events can work so well to meet new clients. You could have 100 new people that are physically meeting you. And there's something so cool about in-person events that creates that instant connection. So they're more likely to want to come and try you out. Which brings me to my other recommendation when it comes to organizing events. Make sure you have a really good way of following up with every single person who comes to that event. Maybe in order to sign up for a free ticket or a paid ticket, they need to put in their email address, and each of the businesses gets access to this email list, so you can follow up with them through email. Maybe you want to do like a giveaway or a prize, a grand prize at this event. In order to, be part of the raffle, they need to put their contact information in, and they agree to be contacted by the businesses. So just make sure that you have a way to follow up with people, and that's where the real money comes in with these events. Not to say that you can't make money at the event itself. You can sell products, you can book appointments, you can give like little bonuses and discounts and help encourage them to book services or buy products from you there. That can totally work too. The sky really is the limit with the events, but now that things have opened back up in the world, there's this kind of craving to do in-person things, and events are a great way to do it. You could just come up with a theme for it, whether that is like bubbles and brunch or like women and wellness and beauty. Or I know, for example, a spray tan studio that did an online event during COVID, which was yoga and beer, sponsored by the spray tan studio. And they partnered with a yoga teacher and a local beer brand, and they gave away like spray tan vouchers. And it was just such a cool, interesting event. There's so many things that you can do. So definitely think about how partnering with other local businesses can come into creating a really great event that gets you in front of so many new people. The next way that you can partner with local businesses in your town is through really strategic cross promotion. This is such a fun one. Cross promotion means that you partner with a business that's similar to yours, but not exactly like yours. So say, for example, you specialize in facials and you partner with a lash and brow studio that does not do facials and you don't do lashes and brows. Or let's say you do spray tans and you partner with a waxing studio and neither of you offer the same services. That could be a ripe opportunity for cross promotion where they refer clients to you and you refer clients to them. And that could look so many different ways. So let's look at what that cross promotion could look like. The first way to create a really easy referral scheme is just through monetary value. So instead of just having like, hey, I do lashes. If you get anyone who wants lashes done at your hair studio, refer them to me. You can actually sweeten the deal with some monetary value. So for example, you could give some business cards to this hair studio. And you could tell them like, hey, if anyone comes in, please refer them to me with this card. You write their name on it as a hair studio so that you can track this client to you. And anyone who comes in, this hair studio gets a kickback. They get a referral fee for referring someone to you. You don't have to do a paid scheme. You can definitely do it for free, but sometimes having a monetary value can sweeten the deal as well. So how do you reward this business who's sending clients your way? You could simply do a reciprocal exchange where you both send businesses each other's way without monetary rewards, like we talked about, just like free, easy, reciprocal referrals. Or you could give them a dollar amount for each client they send your way. So think about how much a new client is worth to you. How much would you be willing to spend to have a new client spend $100 with you? Is it $10? So maybe you want to send this business $10 for referring a new client to you. You could simply pay them at the end of the month, for example, of all the new customers that they send you. Or you could give your partner a gift card worth $50 for referring 5 clients to you every month. It's totally up to you. Talk with your partner and see what they like. Cross promotion could simply be like word of mouth referrals, but it could also be meaning that you give this other business sales materials that they can display and hand out at their place. So maybe you can set up a little flyer or banner station or something at their front desk or somewhere in their studio so that clients who come into their business are exposed and see your things as well. Cross promotion can also be digital. So if you have a good sized email list, let's say you've got 800 people on your email list, and let's say you do waxing. And let's say you partner with a local nail salon and they have 1,000 people on their email list. Maybe what you want to do is have each of you send a promotional email to your email list promoting the other business. So it's a reciprocal thing. Or, if you don't have such a great email list and you have a business in mind that they've got a good following on Instagram or they've got a good email list, you could do a monetary thing where you say, hey, if you cross promote me to your customers, I'll pay you X amount of dollars. You could totally do that as well. Or this might even be a better idea for you. You can partner with another local business to combine your services together. So for example, some of my students in my program, the Ad Lab, have done things like where they offer facials and they partner with a makeup artist, and both the facial studio and the makeup artist promote this package that includes facial and makeup application in one package. So maybe you're dividing the revenue in half and you're providing an additional service to your clients, promoting another business, and they're promoting you as well. So the sky's the limit with cross promotion. These are just some ideas, but if you have any businesses that are kind of close to you in what you do, but not exactly the same, it might be a good idea to, get in touch with them and see if they're interested in talking to their clients about you and vice versa. The third idea that I thought was worth mentioning is doing pop-up services in another business's location. So for example, if you are mobile, if you're freelance, if you work from home, etc., and you don't really have a big space, but you'd like to be able to introduce yourself to clients of another business, what if you were to once a month or once a week do pop-up services at that business, and they just block off a certain area of their studio, or maybe they even have a room that they rent that is free 1 day a week or 1 day a month or something like that. Let's say that it is let's say it's a beauty studio that does facials, and let's say that you do nails. Maybe you could have a once a month pop-up nail party for their clients so that you can introduce yourself to their clients and possibly even build your clientele that way. Now, of course, you want to make it clear to them that you're not competing with them, that you provide completely different services that they're not interested in offering. And you also want to make it clear, okay, how does this work? Do I have to pay you money to be at your location this day? Or do you want to do a commission thing where I pay you a percentage of your clients that you promote that come to see me? And you also want to make it really clear, can I contact these clients afterwards? Can I then make these clients my clients? And again, this would only work if you're not competing with them. Otherwise, you're poaching their clients from them. But it could be a very good deal. One of my students, Genevieve, who I interviewed recently, she started off her business this way. She did facials, and she did pop-up facials like once a month at another beauty studio that didn't offer facials. That's how she met her first clients. And if this other business is interested in doing these kind of like pop-up treatments or services, then they're like, oh, I think my clients would really like this. Again, like I gave you that tip before, make it really clear like whose responsibility is what. Hopefully, one of the big things that they're going to do is promote your services and your pop-up event services, however you want to call it, to their client list. So do they have an email list that they're going to email about like a few weeks ahead of time so that they can book with you? Do they have an Instagram following that they're going to promote to? You can help them with that too. You can write emails that they can send out. You could create content that they can post on their Instagram, etc. So yeah, offering pop-up services at another location could be another really lucrative way of introducing yourself to new clients via another business. All right, let's talk my last idea for you, which is giveaways, contests, and product promos. This is one of my favorite ideas. It's actually one of the easiest ways to get started with partnering with local businesses. You've probably seen it before where people do like a giveaway on Instagram, and there's like a gift basket filled with like beauty products, hair products, maybe like some gift certificates, some local like candle companies, some jewelry. There are so many cool businesses local to you, and what if you could partner with them to do like a gift basket or a giveaway or something like that? Again, before you partner with these businesses just for the sake of doing it, always make sure that you're creating like a gift basket, for example, with products filled with local businesses that actually serve the same kind of clientele as you. So what could this giveaway look like? Well, it could look like a contest that you run on Instagram for 2 to 4 weeks. And each one of the businesses, let's say you partner with 5 businesses, each one of the businesses that is part of this like $300 like mega gift basket giveaway, each of you promotes it on your Instagram, tags the other businesses, emails your email list about it. So all of these people are getting exposed to 4 or 5 new businesses, including you. And if it's a contest, they would maybe either have to like tag a friend, or maybe they have to put in their email address into like a lead form so that each of the businesses involved in the giveaway can then get access to those email addresses. Another great way of, cross-promoting and building new audiences. There's a lot of ways that you could do it. Of course, you want to make the contest rules really clear. If you're collecting email addresses, you want to put it in really clear words that who's getting access to these email addresses, what are they going to be used for, etc. And there are rules about how to do contests on social media as well, so make sure you follow those. Like I said, this is a great way to introduce yourself to other businesses and to start the ball rolling. So maybe you could, in the future, do like an event with them or a pop-up service or something like that. All right, so those are my 4 ideas for ways that you can partner with other local businesses. Now I want to share my tips with you to make sure that these kind of partnerships are really profitable for you and that they make sense, that you're actually building a clientele and that you're not stressing yourself out with really difficult things that just make your life hard. So here are some of my tips for making local partnerships with your beauty business work for you. First tip, make it really clear what the agreement is ahead of time, what the expectations are, who is spending what the timeline is, whose responsibilities are what, how, any revenue is going to be split up, etc. Write it down, put it in an email, CC everyone on that email, because if there are complications that come up, you can always refer back to that email. Also, I'm a planner, I'm an organizer. Maybe you're not, and that's okay. But when it comes to partnerships, maybe events, cross-promotion, etc., you do need a plan. So write down your plan ahead of time. Give yourself a lot of space, whether that's like a month, 2 months, 3 months. I love 3 months. I would say don't plan anything shorter than a month from now. Write down in this plan how you'd like the collaboration to go, what your goals are, what you want to achieve, what the responsibilities of each partner is, etc. especially what you'd like to achieve. How much sales would you like to make? How many new clients would you like to book? How much dollar value in product sales do you want to boost? How many email subscribers do you want to gain, or social followers, etc.? Make it really clear in your mind and share this information with your partner as well. Also, when you do a partnership, always do a debrief immediately after. A debrief is where you take out a Google Doc and you just write down how it went. Do this within a few days of the collaboration finishing while it's still fresh in your mind, and write down the numbers, the results, what worked, what didn't work. That's the best way to do better later and learn from the experience. Also, let's talk about how to work with partners. How do you even talk to them? How do you approach them, etc.? Instead of doing everything online through Instagram or email, I like the idea of dropping by a business in person to actually suggest this collaboration. Make a list of local businesses you want to hit up and make a day of it. Go, door to door and talk with the businesses that you want to, bringing any materials you might need, whether that's cards, flyers, or just a pen and paper to write down ideas. To these businesses, you might also want to bring a little gift bag or samples to say thank you for their time. They're going to love you for it. It'll keep you top of mind. And of course, make the other local business see you in a more generous light. Seeing people face to face makes all the difference. And even if you don't come to an agreement right away during that meeting, the business owner, you can always follow up with email. I like the idea of having a first contact in person. Also, here's another tip for you. Be okay with starting small. Maybe that's just a product giveaway or a prize or a contest partnering with another local business. You don't need to go straight into cross promotions and events and all that. Just do something simple to dip your toes into collaborations and meet new business owners on your own. Then you can go bigger from there. Also, last tip for you. If you want to find a way to, meet other local business owners, maybe you can host a mixer or just a cocktails hour or something with other female business owners in your town. It could even just be drinks at a pub. You can use this to introduce yourself and float some ideas around. It's all about networking. So there you go. Those are my 4 ideas for collaborating with other local businesses and exposing yourself to potentially hundreds or thousands of other clients in your town for free by working with other businesses. So those ideas for you again are events, cross promotion, pop-up treatments and services, and also through contests, giveaways, and product promos with other businesses. These are just some ideas. I'm sure you've got your own ideas brewing in your head. So like I said, choose one. Go ahead, stick with it. I know it's kind of scary thinking of approaching other local businesses, but your life will be so enriched by working with other business owners, and you're probably going to make some friends too. So go ahead with this, have fun. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you liked this video and ideas, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon for another marketing ideas video. Talk to you soon.